When my wife Emily and I moved into our new apartment downtown, we were relieved. After years of saving, it felt like a dream. The building was modern, secure, and came with all the smart features, automated lights, locks, and even a built-in smart TV system that synced with our phones. Finally, Emily said, smiling as she dropped onto the couch. No more creaky old houses. We laughed. Neither of us wanted ghosts from the past. We wanted peace. But we didn't know peace was the last thing we'd get. The first sign was small. One night, while watching TV, the screen flickered. A quick flash of static. I grabbed the remote, annoyed. But then it happened again. Only this time, in the static, I saw something. A shadow of a figure, just for a second, before the picture cleared. Did you see that? I asked. Emily shook her head. See what? I let it go. Maybe it was nothing, but over the next few days, it kept happening. Always late at night, when the apartment was quiet. The TV would buzz, static rippling across the screen, and for a moment, I'd see him. A tall figure, motionless, standing in the background. No face, just a shape with a head tilted slightly, as if listening. I tried to laugh it off. Bad signal. Glitch. But deep down, I knew what I saw. One night, I woke at 3 a.m. to the sound of the TV. I could swear I'd turned it off. The living room glowed with the bluish light of static. My stomach dropped. Emily stirred. Babe, why is the TV on? We stepped into the living room together. The screen was nothing but snow. But as we stared, the static seemed to move, swirling into the outline of a man. And then, he tilted his head. Exactly like before. Emily gasped, covering her mouth. Oh my God, you see it too. I grabbed the remote, shut it off, and we just stood there, breathing hard. Neither of us spoke. After that, the disturbances grew bolder. Some nights the TV would turn on by itself. Other times, faint whispers hissed through the speakers, too low to understand but enough to raise the hair on my arms. And then came the night I'll never forget. We were eating dinner when the TV flickered on by itself. Static filled the room, loud and sharp. Emily dropped her fork, trembling. Don't look, she whispered, but I couldn't help it. On the screen, the static cleared just enough to reveal the man. But this time, he wasn't in the background. He was close. Too close. His faceless head turned directly toward us, as though staring through the glass. I lunged for the remote, but it slipped from my sweaty hands. When I looked back up, he was gone. The screen was black. That night, Emily begged me to unplug the system. I did. We tried to sleep. But at 2:45 a.m., the television, completely disconnected, turned itself on. The static screamed through the apartment. Emily clutched my arm, tears streaming. He's here, she whispered. I forced myself to look. The figure was clearer now, almost solid, pushing against the screen as if it were a barrier of glass. His hands pressed outward, fingers long and distorted, the static warping around him, and then, through the hiss of the static, came a voice. Distorted, broken, but clear enough. Let me out. The lights in the apartment flickered. The air grew freezing cold. The screen bulged, as if something was pressing from the inside. I grabbed Emily and we ran, slamming the bedroom door shut. We didn't sleep. We just listened. The static droned all night through the walls. The next morning, the TV was off. Silent. Almost as if nothing had happened. We decided to leave. Packed what we could and never looked back. A week later, as we were settling into a friend's house, Emily scrolled through her phone. She froze. Look, she whispered, handing it to me. It was a photo she had taken months ago in our old apartment, just us smiling on the couch. But in the reflection of the TV behind us, a faint, faceless figure stood, head tilted, watching. The static man had always been there, and sometimes, when we watch late-night television now, I swear I see the screen flicker, just for a moment. A shadow forming in the static. Waiting. Don't be alone in the dark. Subscribe for more terrifying stories.